Be quick. Okay, Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Bakak Wadash, and double honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations you, I came out there that pushed this word in truth and in sincerity. It's another lesson, but the brothers are harbor, we're going to get into it. Jeremiah, the 51st chapter, and we're going to try to get as much as possible in before we have to close it out. We're on a mission right now. Okay, so, yeah, brother.
This is what Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 1. Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind.
And that destroying wind, and Babylon is spiritually talking about America. Because America is spiritually known as Babylon, man. Because there's nothing but a big ball of confusion in this land. And that the nation that's going to rise up against her is spoken about in Jeremiah, the 15th chapter, the 9th verse, such as Russia, China, Great Britain, France, Germany, Pakistan, India, even America's own allies, such as Great Britain, France, and Germany, which I mentioned them, they're going to come up against her, And them families of these different nations, man, that's going to help bring this bitch down, man. The allies of Russia. Yeah, bro.
Verse 2. And will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her, and shall empty her land, for in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about.
For the day of trouble, all these nations that are going to rise up against America, they're going to be against her round about and destroy this bitch, man. With nuclear missiles, right along with Yahweh Shah cracking them skies and bringing death, destruction, and deliverance, man. That's what's going to happen, man. America shall be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles and concentrated fire from them chariots, man. And all these nations that is mentioned in Jeremiah, the 15th chapter, the 9th verse, is going to have their hand in it. Yeah, bro.
Verse 3. Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow, and against him that lifteth himself up in his brigade, and spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her host.
Because that's that brigade talking about them nuclear, missile defense systems that Esau has set up, man. And them archers are these nations that have nuclear capability that's going to shoot missiles over here. And the brigadings that Esau set up, which is a missile defense system, is not going to thwart these missiles, man. Because these missiles are going to be on a spiritual mission to destroy this place. Why? Because they're going to be laser guided and spiritually guided by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah to destroy this place utterly. Yeah, bro.
Verse 4. Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans, and they that are thrust through in her streets. For Israel had not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power, of the Lord of hosts.
Because all these nations, man, that had their hand in taking Judah down, hey, the Lord has not forsaken his people, man. And read that again, Bible Kasha.
Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans.
Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans, man. You can also equate America with the spiritually being the Chaldeans, man. Because those are the Magites and the magicians back then. But now you have the Council of the 13 members that which John Todd was a member of. Those are high level witches that consult with that the Rothschild, the top bacon elites consult with daily, man. Yeah, bro.
And they that are thrust through in her streets, for Israel had not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power, of the Lord of hosts, though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel.
Because why the Lord Yahweh has a remnant that he's going to say, that he's going to redeem, man, and deliver. See, when Yahweh Shah cracked them skies, he's not only bringing death and destruction, he's also going to bring deliverance to the 1/3, man. Yeah, bro.
And flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul.
How are you going to flee out of the midst of Babylon? Don't take on the customs. Don't indulge yourself in and don't partake in the festive, the things that these Edomites are pushing, man. That's how you come out of it, man. We flee out of the midst of Babylon, man. We can't flee America by getting on a plane and going to another country. That's not what it's talking about. It's talking about spiritually not indulging in the things that this place has to offer, man. Yeah, bro.
Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity.
Be not cut off in her iniquity, which is sin upon sin. Don't partake in the everyday lives, man. Don't get caught up in this in this madness that's going to happen to America. What's a part of their iniquities? homosexuality, you know, women, this feminist movement, women usurping authority over men. All that plays a part in the wickedness and the confusion of this land. Okay, bro.
Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance.
Be not caught off in her iniquity, because this is the time of the Lord's vengeance, the day of the Lord, when Yahweh shall crack them skies to bring death and destruction and deliverance, man. To render Esau his just due, man. And the 2/3 that follow behind them, Edomites, man, they're just due. And the rest of the nation. Anybody that's dwelling in the land of America, they're going to be destroyed, man. Death is coming to them. Okay, bro.
For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance, he will render unto her a recompense.
He will render unto these devils payback, a recompense, payback. For those who have led into captivity, they shall go into captivity, man. Yeah, bro.
Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hands.
America has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. America has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. What's that going into? How this country was used by the way of democracy to push their democracy, their agenda. Having the women usurp authority over the men, pushing homosexuality to an all-time high, transgenderism, you know, unrighteous decrees, pursuant to Isaiah the 10th chapter, the 1st verse on down. So America has been a golden cup in the Lord's hands, man. The Most High has used this land, this place that's called spiritually Babylon and Egypt, which is everybody knows as America, to spread his wickedness, man, throughout the four corners of the earth, man. And everybody has drunk in that Babylon juice. Everybody. All these nations have sipped on that Babylon juice and they drunk now. Yeah, bro.
Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hands that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
The nations that have drunken on that wine, took on the philosophies of America, mainly their democracy. Because when democracy comes, you know, all kind of manner of wickedness comes, man. Because within democracy, you have to have your women usurp authority over you. Except in democracy, you gotta allow sodomites to dwell in your land. You know, all these things plays a big part in the demise of America. Just like it did in the ancient Roman Empire, yeah, bro. And that's how the Most High has used this nation. All these nations are taking on the policies. They act like Esau. They dress like Esau. They become, you know, democratized, so to speak, man. Yeah, bro. They have taken on that democracy. Yeah, bro.
Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed.
See, this country is on its last leg, man. You could put trillions of dollars in this economy. Trillions of dollars in this economy is not going to heal what's going down with this economy. The infrastructure is totally bad, man. The infrastructure is totally bad. The economy is sucking in the drain. The morale of this country is sucking in the drain. So you can't heal. There's nothing you can do, nothing Esau can do that can build this country back up to the point where it was once at, man. It's greatness. The height of America's greatness was in the 50s. And that's over with. Because once the 60s came, that's where it started going down. As a nation, as a people. And in the 60s, the same time Esau started going down, the Most High rose up, you know, Abba Bivens.
Verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies.
Her judgment, let everyone see, everybody gonna start fleeing this land, man. Everybody gonna start fleeing the land of America. Why? Because of all the plagues that's being brought upon this land. Look what happened last week, them tornadoes that swept through 4 states, man, killing multiple people, man. That's a part of the plagues, man. And the ultimate plague that's going to come upon this nation is thermonuclear destruction, right along with concentrated fire from the chariots, man. So you can't get around that. Yeah, bro.
Come, verse 10. The Lord hath brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord our power.
The Lord had brought forth his righteousness, man. That's why you got the men out there in the highways and the byways pushing this truth, man. Throughout the 4 corners of the globe, not only in America, but the truth started in America, but it's spread worldwide, man, through the internet, man. So here we have it, man. You go. This truth is out there. Yeah, but read that again.
Can the Lord have brought forth our Slagia. We would have healed Babylon, but she's not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. The Lord hath brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord our power.
And we out there doing that work of the Lord our power, man. He brought forth our righteousness, brought us back into the fold, and now we out there in the highways and the byways doing what we do, putting up videos week in and week out. You know, declaring the words of the Most High, man. Yeah, bro.
Verse 11. Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord had raised up the spirit of the king of the Medes.
Which are the Russians, man. Make bright the arrows, which are them nuclear missiles, man. Them hypersonic, supersonic missiles, man. We're not talking about the conventional ICBM nuclear missiles. We're talking about hypersonic and supersonic missiles, man. That's able to reach over here within 10 minutes. Hypersonic missiles in 5 minutes. So where you going? So how you gonna prepare yourself in 5 minutes, man, or in 10 minutes? When the thermonuclear missile is coming over here, man, to cut this place asunder, man, to burn this place with fire, man. So read that again.
Can make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord had raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, for his device is against Babylon.
And then the spirit of the kings of the Medes are the Russians, man, with their allies, man. For his device is against Babylon, America, to destroy it utterly with fire. Yeah, bro.
To destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple.
For this the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple, man. To destroy this bitch, man. To bring this bitch down to ashes. Burn this bitch with fire. For all the wickedness, man. What's the best purifying agent, man? Fire, man. And that's what's going to come down, raining upon America. In certain parts of the earth, man. Such as certain parts of Russia, certain parts of China, Great Britain, France. That's why I tell you in Isaiah the 24th chapter, the earth is going to roll to and fro like a drunkard, man. Go ahead, bro.
Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watch strong. Set up the watchmen. Prepare the ambushes. For the Lord had both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon.
Hey, see, this is prophecy, man. So that's why we got the watchmen out there, which are the prophets, you know. Out there, the teachers, the apostles, out there pushing this word, man. Read that one more time, Brother Kashar.
Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watch strong. Set up the watchmen. Prepare the ambushes. For the Lord had both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon.
That stands these scriptures, man. If we reading these scriptures and we bringing out the prophecies, what's going to come upon Babylon, which is America, the Lord's words, man. So we bringing out the prophecies of this place being destroyed, and we prophesied out there in the highways and the Bibles, started with the apostles on down, and telling you what's going to befall America, which is Babylon. There, bro.
O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant treasures, thine end is come.
That's America, man. That's America, because they dwell upon many waters, which is these nations, man. You know, their end is come. There's nothing you could do about it, man. The time of ruling Esau, the so-called white man, is over, man. You know, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is that which followeth, man. And when we get you into captivity, we're going to bust you up real bad, man. We're going to fuck you Edomites up 9 ways to Sunday. Every day except the Sabbath, we're going to have a foot in your ass, man. There's going to be no rest for you Edomites, man, in the kingdom. The only time you're going to get rest, and you're going to be nursing your wounds, that's going to be on the Sabbath, man. You're going to be nursing your wounds, but guess what? The time, and you know, the Most High is going to slow time down, man. So it's going to be long days, man. We're going to beat the shit out y'all. And the time you have the rest is not going to be enough to heal you from them wounds you're going to receive. Go ahead, brother.
Thine end is come, and the measure of thy covetousness. The Lord of hosts hath sworn by himself, saying, Surely I will fill thee with men as with caterpillars, and they shall lift up a shout against thee.
Read that again.
The Lord of hosts hath sworn by himself.
The Lord of hosts, with the Lord of armies, which is Yahweh, has sworn by himself, his great name. Yeah, bro.
Saying, Surely I will fill thee with men as with caterpillars, and they shall lift up a shout against thee.
And that shout is going to be to destroy you utterly, man, to burn you with fire, man. All these nations that have taken on your Babylon, that Babylon Jews have drunken of your taken on your philosophies, your democracy, They gonna come up against you and burn your ass with fire, man. Yeah, bro.
When he had made the earth by his power, he had established the world by his wisdom, and had stretched out the heaven by his understanding.
Yeah, bro. We keep on continue to read.
And verse 16, when he uttered his voice, there is a multitude of waters in the heavens, and he caused it, the vapors to ascend from the ends of the earth. He maketh lightnings with rain, and bringeth forth the wind out of his treasures.
And that's the Lord, man, and his mighty works, man. You know? Continue to read, bro.
Come, verse 17, every man is brutish by his knowledge, every founder is confounded by the graven image, for his molten image is falsehood, and there is no breath in them.
Because all the molten images that these nations, right over the 2/3 you're serving your worship, there's no breath in. You're going to be confounded because they ain't going to be able to save you during the time of thermonuclear destruction. When Yahweh Shah, you know, cracked them skies, man, and start doing this business, man, them graven images that you're held on to, man, the number one graven image now is Tetzaveh Bozier, which go back to Serapis. Let's see if we deliver you from the wrath of Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shah, man? During the time of the Lord's vengeance, man, upon these nations for what they have done to us, man. The sons of Israel. Yeah, bro.
Verse 18, they are vanity, the work of errors. In the time of their visitation, they shall perish.
The work of vanity, the work of some craftsman that crafted that idol together. Pray to that idol, see if we deliver you from the wrath of the Lord Yahweh, man. Pray to that idol, see if we deliver you. See how far you get. Yeah.
The portion of Jacob is not like them.
The portion of Jacob, the portion of the remnant of Israel, the 1/3, 144,000 is not like them. Yeah, bro.
The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he's a former of all things, and Israel is the God of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name.
The Lord of hosts is his name. Israel, the rock of his inheritance, man. The Lord of hosts is his name. Yeah, bro.
Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war.
The Lord is going to use Israel. Like it says in Micah, thou shalt be in the midst of many people. We're going to bust you people up, man. Not only Esau, we're going to bust the rest of you nations up too, man. We're going to beat the shit out y'all. Because we are the Most High's battle axe and weapons of war. Read, brother.
Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms.
The Most High is going to use us to break in pieces these nations and destroy kingdoms. Hey, when those that make it, that come to New Jerusalem, that come out of them chariots, I'm saying, come back down to take over the earth, man, we going to crush and break all you nations to powder. We going to beat you down, man. Because you're going to buck up against the sons of Israel. We're going to beat the shit out you. We're going to have that power, them new bodies, man. We're going to break you in pieces. We're going to do you dirty, man. Yeah, bro. Stop at 20.
We passed through.
So we read now.
21.
Okay, so stop, you know, so read a couple more verses, then we're at the camps, you know, so yeah.
And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider.
That's that's Esau's military, man. We're gonna break that shit in pieces. We're gonna bust y'all up, man. In other words, man, y'all gonna get broke down dramatically, man. Yeah, bro.
Come, verse 22. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid.
Hey, man, because, hey, man, when that time when Yahweh Shah put that spirit on us, man, when Yahweh put that spirit on us to go out there and do what we got to do, man, we ain't got no pity on you other nations, man. They said we ain't had no pity on us, old and young, we going to whip your ass, man. We going to break you down. We going to beat you down. Yeah, bro.
Verse 23, I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock, and with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen, and with thee I will break in pieces captains and rulers.
All these nations that's ruling over us now, man, we're going to bust y'all up to the point where you're going to be smitten out of us, man. So, we're going to close it out. We're going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash, and double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutation, Rocket, that push this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.